Hello everyone. Thanks for joining me for the Morning Quickies here for the 17th of May. Already halfway through the month. Mercy. Using the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck. And let's see what we got here for today. Put a little energy on it for Aries here. Start with Aries as always, and I'm going to pull through the deck here. Try to keep these quick. There's like a upside down card. What's that? Hanged Man. So we're going to take a minute. Since it's the Hangman hanging us up. Sometimes the Hangman hangs you up. Everybody acts like the Hangman's good, like you're supposed to be taking a time out. Sometimes we just like are afraid or something and need to be taking action, but we hang back. That's a Hangman. Just saying. Aries. Here we go. This is you, Aries, in around relationships, where your mind is at, where your heart is at. Eight of Pentacles. So, in this position, in this read, this is someone that's been doing the work. So, the relationship work, whatever that means for you. Doing work on the relationship you're in, doing work on yourself in relationships. The more I get with this, it's good work. Doing the good work. Very solid Eight of Pentacles. And then Eight of Swords. You know, no good turn goes unpunished. That's what comes to mind with the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. It's like you've been doing everything right. You've been hitting on all cylinders. Been really putting in the effort. When I mean do right, I mean you're not projecting. You're owning your own shit. You're being mature. You're taking responsibility. You're reaching out when it's appropriate. You're being available. But this is the energy you're in now, the Eight of Swords. So you could almost say, maybe you could say, for every good deed you've done, for every effort you've made, it's like been thrown back in your face, maybe. I bet that rings a bell, Aries. So it's kind of like, why should I keep trying? And really with the Eight of Swords here, it feels like a little bit like Two of Swords in this case. Like you just don't know what to do. Like maybe you tried. You're like, I've tried this, I've tried that, I've tried this. You're not giving up yet. It's only 8. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so your person is an earth sign, Capricorn, Libra, something like this, Taurus maybe, and a Nine of Pentacles, and they're like just a solid bachelor. So really the best advice is to keep this Eight of Pentacles is working on yourself, because they're solid, they're self-contained. I don't think they're ready to commit. They might be saying they're not ready for a relationship. And this is sort of like you're banging your head up against that. And maybe you're not quite believing them when they say, I'm not ready for a relationship. And by the way, I should say too, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This could affect all of that, depending on what you resonate with, Aries. And I say because you're going to see some Venus action going on here, probably. And you look at the progressed chart, astrologer, if you look at the synastry, you might see that they're in a period, could be a long period, would be indicated by a Pluto transit, something that takes a long time, Neptune transit, and I got a feeling they're just kind of like not available. It's like you're trying to order something from a restaurant that's closed, and you just won't accept that it's closed, and you keep putting your order in, and then after a while, maybe they start ignoring you. Aries, thank you guys. Taurus, here we are. 17th of May already, doing the Morning Quickies on the beach, special beach edition. Thanks for joining me. We're going to pull a card for you in our 3-card spread. This is you in and around relationships, the Queen of Wands. I love this Queen of Wands in this deck, the Emerald Illuminated Tarot deck. She's very sweet wand, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands can be a little hard, a little harsh, can be that Sag energy that just comes out and says things. It can be, I'm a Sag. We totally usually are not fucking with anyone. It's not what we do. But we just have a way, like a little kid, of just saying something that maybe best left unsaid. But the Queen sort of not like that. So this is your energy. It's also kind of Venusian. It works for Taurus. I think this one is. So you're expressing this part of yourself. It could be in your chart. You could have a fire moon or fire rising sign, you know. Um, but this is feeling confident and you know, it's got the little cat here, so I always think of Leo. So with this card, you know, she's very confident. You know, she's just relaxed. She's so confident that she's not anything to prove. Maybe that's really what this is about. That's a great energy to be in a relationship. You have nothing to prove. You're just doing you. You're happy. You're able to have fun and express yourself. And you're maybe immature, by the way. The Queen of Wands would be a mature person, a mother, a father, someone that has some substance about them, but a page wouldn't. So this, I think, and they're kind of looking at you. This is your Page of Swords here. And this deck, the Page, I think, is a little coy. You know, she's like showing her sword, kind of looking behind, like, you know, they're probably told this Page is never meet the eye of the king. You know, just give the message and kind of look down or something. Um, so yeah, this is a situation where your person just thinks the world of you, probably puts you on a pedestal. You might be a little older than them, a little more substantial. They kind of just think you're a catch, Taurus, which you probably are, no doubt in my mind. And Judgment. All right, so this is pretty straightforward. The next card that comes is the World. So this is an important stage in your life, important relationship in your life. You have kind of an important decision here, and this Judgment's about you. It's my opinion is, does this younger person who doesn't have as much experience as you, obviously, it is. I'm not saying it isn't good. I mean, I'm in a relationship with someone younger. Um, it never was before, but it, you know, it works. But you want to think about, does it really fit into the big picture for you? Is it really what you're being called to do? Make sure it's just not something spurious or sexual or anything like that. Because, you know, in this Queen of Wands energy, you can be a little quick to move more than the Taurus you might think, right? I was thinking Taurus is being slow, especially in relationships, taking your time. In this case, it's kind of saying, take your time. This is a big leap, you know. I think part of that too is because, you know, you're going to be taking like responsibility in a way. Like, you know, one thing I noticed being married 3 times, your partner makes a big difference in your life. You know, honestly, if you get like a partner that is, I hate to say it, but like a loser or someone you got to take care of, or you can really impact your life. The Judgment is like, realize that, you know, you're taking on it feels to me like a little bit of a responsibility in this relationship. You're not taking on someone's going to meet you in an equal way. Okay, so I don't mean that's bad. I mean, you're Queen of Wands, you might can handle it, not a problem. 6 of Wands, this is you, Gemini. I always jump the gun with Geminis. Thank you guys, Taurus. But you guys are fast. You know, my opposite sign is Gemini. Really good energy. You're riding high. You might have just put on Facebook, hey, I'm in a new relationship. Everybody's going ding, 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 ding. Congratulations, congratulations. You know, 6 of Wands energy in and around relationships, where your heart is at, where your mind is at, is you're feeling good. You just accomplished something, you know, and you're probably getting rewards for it. But it's around a relationship, Ace of Swords. So I'm not sure here if this is your person declaring, I'd say, love for you or interest in you. An Ace of Swords is pretty solid, though. It's bigger than a page. So it's a little more than, you know, hey, I'm interested in you, I want to go out, or a little more than hitting the barista up, you know, for a date. This is saying something big. So, you know, you're riding on your laurels here, and that's okay. You deserve it when you get the 6 of Wands. Great time, you know, to give your, this would be make a statement to someone. A great time to make a statement to someone. Now, the statement here, it could be a declaration. It could be, I don't feel this so much as a question as the 6 of Wands, other than if it's a question, will you marry me? Um, it would be more like a statement or setting some kind of ultimatum or something. You know, maybe you're seeing like you're the shit, Gemini, and this is somehow in some way saying to your person, like, you know, hey, I'm the shit. Okay, I don't, you know, recognize it. Give me my due, kind of energy. Yeah, because you don't think they're recognizing how great you are, right? In fact, I think with your person, and you kind of think maybe they're sneaking around. And now that you're feeling good, you're getting these accolades, you've accomplished something. it could be they're the ones. Maybe they're not really giving you, they're of all your friends and all your acquaintances. Maybe your lover is the one like the least enthusiastic about whatever this triumph is for you that you found in life here. And you're kind of getting it that they don't have your best interest at heart, the Seven of Swords. They don't have your best interest at heart, They're not happy for you when you win. It's not a good sign, guys. Cancer, thank you for joining me. 17th here of May, the Morning Quickies on the Beach edition. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, whichever one you relate to most. This one is for Cancer. This is you in and around relationships, where your mind is at, where your heart is at. I kind of see that as your opposite, the Capricorn card. So the Queen of Pentacles, and a good energy for you to be in. So this is a Cancer that's mastered your emotions. You're you can feel emotions. You're just not overwhelmed by them. So there's a maturity. So this is speaking to a Cancer. You're channeling that mature and responsible part of yourself. This could be in response to a relationship. Someone's coming up and either they're crazy and want to go out party, and you're kind of saying, no, I'm kind of this mature person and responsible. Or they're mature and responsible. Maybe you're channeling that part of yourself to meet that. But in any case, it's a great relationship energy to be in a relationship or go into a relationship with, And the Eight of Wands, walking away from something. Two, what this could be, since you're channeling this mature part of yourself, emotionally capable part of yourself, is like you're realizing now that you can walk away from something. Like you have the emotional strength to walk away from something. Like if you're wallowing in emotions, there's no strength. You're just trying not to drown. But if you have mastery of your emotions, you can line the cups up and you can make a choice to walk away. And this card too in the Ethereal Tarot deck, it's a little different interpretation because you see this one is very different from a lot of the Eight of Cups. They're just sitting and contemplating. So this to me is a particular Eight of Cups that kind of means it's the energy of like, I want to walk away. My feelings are that I want to walk away. I want to get away. Because maybe if you're in this energy, this solid energy, you want to get away from anything that doesn't serve you. He'd put it like that with that new agey talk, but that's what it is. It's like, maybe now that you're know your worth, you're solid, it's like you want to get away from anything that's not emotionally good for you. And the Emperor. All right, I go back to what I said earlier. Maybe you're responding to your person. I think you are. Could be an Aries. But the Hierophant, I'm sorry, so it could be a Taurus, but this is a major Kana, and it's a heavy hitter, and it would be the kind of energy that you'd want to be conservative to meet, the Hierophant. Somebody that's solid, traditional, they may be a little older, have some money, be very responsible type of person. I don't see this as you walking away from them. I see this as you want to get to them, but you feel like you're just sitting there. You feel like there's something you have to give up to get to them. I'm going to clarify this, what you have to give up, because I don't want you to have to give up any part of yourself. It feels kind of rigid, this energy with the Hierophant, like a fixed energy. Yeah, look at that. You got the Eight of Cups and the Four of Cups. And I'm asking, like, what do you have to give up here? What do you have to give up to be with this Emperor? This, I keep thinking Emperor. Hierophant here. Might be an Aries, since I keep saying that, we're dealing with. The Four of Cups. I can't really tell whether this is like you having to... Okay, I'll put it like this. If you have another person and you're interested in this new person, you're going to have to let them go, because it's saying let them go, let them go, let them go, let them go. You're thinking about let them go. Here you're still thinking about let them go, but you're not interested. So you're either not interested in this person or you're not interested in your old person, and you need to let them go so you can move on to this new one, which is more the energy I get here, And obviously you're going to know if you're not interested in this Aries. So if there was any question as to whether you should let go in this reading, Cancer, let go. Leos, thank you. for joining us here the 17th of May. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. We're doing your love reading, quickie. And here we go. This is you in the round relationship. 4 of pillars. Very nice. In this position where you are in terms of love and relationship, you're either thinking about building a long-term solid relationship or marriage, or you're actually in a long-term relationship or marriage here. I usually see the wands, which are actions, as the active building. This could be you're thinking about you want to build a long-term committed relationship or marriage with an individual, and the star. So if there's any question about it, then it's really a good energy. You're having a really good energy. Your energy's pure. This vision you have with the star of the long-term committed relationship or the marriage, a solid home, is something probably means a lot to you. You've been thinking about it a lot, more than just recently. Maybe it's a big theme in your life. The star is a manifestor card. It's here what you're asking. I feel like you're almost asking me, it's like, David, am I going to have this long-term committed relationship that I'm dreaming and hoping and wishing for so much? And it might be with this particular person. You might have a particular person in mind, I should say. 7 of Cups. Now look at this card. It's a dark 7 of Cups. This shows me that the star here, your energy's going out, and you're pure, and you want this that you want, but you're not finding it. This may be why you're asking, Dave, am I ever going to find it? It's like if you think back maybe you can think back 7 relationships, and none of them worked, Sagittarius. I did that once. The first card, when I first got my very first tarot deck, I opened it up and I said, I'm going to really drill into whatever card I get. I'm going 8 of Cups. And I started thinking and counting. I had to count on my fingers relationship. There was 8 relationships that I had left that really, I was like, tarot is real. So you're just not feeling it. You're looking and you're looking and you're looking and you can't find it. And Leo, go back to my page, go in and find from just a few days ago the Leo singles reading. It's going to be titled Meet Your Soulmate. It's the 4 pillars read, and see what I said there for the 3rd week of May. I mean, you might want to look at all the singles. Look at the second half of May, the one before this last one, guys. And you're looking for a fire sign here. Aries, Sag, or Leo. And I think maybe some advice would be, maybe you've been kind of afraid, if a man or woman, maybe you've been a little afraid of a really strong personality, let's put it that way. A dynamic fire sign personality. I'm not really that, even though I'm a Sag, I should be. But I mean somebody who's really kind of a little loud, a little outgoing, boisterous, something like this, confident, assertive. I think you might, maybe you don't really realize it, but you kind of want this assertive energy. And maybe what you've been kind of avoiding that. Maybe you're just like, oh, I hate those, you just think of them as loudmouth assholes. But I don't want you to get involved with loudmouth asshole, but maybe open yourself up a little bit. Look at those readings, Leo. I think you need a little fire in your life, Leo. Thank you, guys. Virgo, here we are, 17th of May. This is the Morning Quickies here on the Beach Edition. As for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, here you are, 6 of Cups. This is your energy and around relationships, where your mind and heart is at right now. 6 of Cups, nostalgia, thinking of the past, thinking about soulmates. Very emotional energy, being kind of lost in your emotions. A little unusual for Virgos usually, not real emotional. Tend to be more practically minded. So this is you, I want to say channeling, but I don't really want to say channeling. I don't think you're doing this deliberately. I think this is you being a bit lost in those feelings of wanting that soulmate, maybe thinking back to some previous person or time. that was simpler when you were happy, because maybe you're not exactly real happy right now. And here you have the Knight of Pentacles, and he is looking at you. So this has got to be your person. This is what's on your mind. So this Knight of Pentacles, Earth sign, Virgo would be Taurus or Capricorn or Virgo like you. And they're looking at you. So I get the feeling when you look at this person, Virgo, you may not say it to them. I don't know if you've ever said it to them, but you just think they're so beautiful or handsome, and you sort of like swoon a little bit inside. Like when they catch your eyes sometimes, something about their eyes. When you look in their eyes, you're like, oh my God, it's like you just want to die, you know? And I don't know if this is a past person, but also when you look in your eyes, it's that feeling like, oh my God, we've known each other forever, and we're soulmates, and all of that type of stuff. Transformation. So again, the practical, the realism. Something's going to have to change in this relationship in the near future. Not in the near future. Transformation is Pluto, and it's ongoing. It takes time. So there's something about the relationship. But going forward, certainly, that if you're going to have this relationship, this is a lot of this Six of Cups and this looking in the eyes. It's beautiful, but it's the romance phase. It's the hormones that the body drugs us with. To make us fall in love, before we have time to think about it. But now it's also like, I think of this as like the seventh house stuff as an astrologer, where you make a contract and you have a marriage and you think, oh my God, I'm married and I'm intimate. No, you're not. You know you're not. Like maybe a year later, you're intimate when you really get to know the person. And that's what that whole year is, what all of this is about. It's about going into the real blood and guts and bones of a relationship, not just a pie in the sky fantasy, but the real relationship where you're with them when they're not feeling well, when they fart, when they wake you up at night and keep you awake because they snore. And there's going to be a process of transformation. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's just like maybe you've been in a relationship for a little while and you're getting ready to move out of that romance phase and into this more the real intimacy phase, I call it, or eighth house phase, what I call it. So thank you guys, Libra. Thanks for joining me here, 17th of May. It's your Morning Quickies on the Beach Edition. This is you channeling your King of Swords energy here. This could be a Libra energy too, a mature Libra, male or female, doesn't matter. But when I see King of Swords here and then a Libra, you know, again, I'm an astrologer, so I get it with sun signs. Not every Libra's a pushover and a sweetheart, just wants to please everyone, and it doesn't ever say what they really think. This is definitely a Libra that's not like that. This is a Libra that's not afraid to say what you think. You're not afraid to set boundaries. In terms of this position, it could show a little chip on your shoulder. That bird on your shoulder, maybe he's whispering in your ear, "Don't take any shit, Libra. Don't take any shit. Don't believe him. Double check, double check." Yeah, he's a dirty bird. Don't know about him. Two of Swords. That's why you're watching a reading. It's your question. Because you don't know what to do here. So yeah, it's like I was going to say, it could be, you know, again, maybe you are Libra. You really, I'm a Sag. I don't want in a relationship to have conflict. You know, I don't even want to have conflict at work, but, you know, yeah, I guess at work it's part of the job, but definitely not at home. And or in my love life. And maybe, you know, when you get in this King of Swords energies, because something's put you there. Something's made you feel like you have to get up on your haunches and maybe pay attention and set boundaries and push back. But you really don't know what to do here. Let's see if we can get some help with that. Devil. Well, I don't want to say the devil made you do it here. But on the other hand, this could be a Capricorn that's in your life too, Libra. It is a Capricorn card, but this is your person's energy, and I think that while you're in this energy, you know, I'm gonna go with the Libra thing. girlfriend has a Libra, Mars, Venus. That's what really matters in this, is your Libra, Mars, and Venus energy, or any of your energy. But with that energy in Libra, you do not like you know, if you're a Scorpio Mars or something, you're just like, you nasty bitch, I want to fuck your brains out, and then you like that shit maybe, it's like that's hot and oh my God, I want to eat your nasty pussy or something. Just, Libras don't like that. I think that's something what's going on here. Your person's showing you this energy, which is very sexual, can be aggressive, can also come with all the plutonic stuff, the obsessing, controlling, jealousy, that kind of thing. And I think you just don't know how to deal with this. You don't know how to deal with this. So it's advice for you to deal with this. Wait, give it some time. The Hanged Man here, because I'm trying to clarify this Two of Swords. You need some more time. So also look at it from a different perspective. So I'm going to ask you this, okay? Your person, are they really a pervert? Are they really crude and rude? Are they really a cheater? Are they really a whore or a slut or whatever? Maybe not. Maybe look at their astrology. Maybe they have a Scorpio Mars, Maybe it's Scorpio Venus. And I think that's what this is saying, is give it a minute, try to look at it from a different perspective. It's so hard sometimes, Libra, even talk about this stuff. It's like, maybe make yourself talk about it. Sit down with them and say, it's kind of like, make yourself talk about all of this type of stuff, Maybe in terms of sex, I mean, maybe they got to cool it a little bit, Maybe, that's okay. Maybe you guys can be all right, but a lot of, I've had people tell me in terms of all the Scorpio energy, and they might be a Libra Venus that would say this. It's like, I'm sorry, but you all are fucking disgusting. Just go away, And to another sign like a Mars or something, that's intimacy, that's love. It's really important. It's not just sex, but try to figure it out, Libra. Thank you, guys. Speaking of Scorpios. If your ears are burning, Scorpio, this is you in the round relationship. We're looking at May 17th, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, whichever you relate. You're channeling your Queen of Swords energy, so this is good. This is a mature Scorpio. And you look at this Queen, she's a little contemplative, maybe a little bored. I think like she's at a ceremony maybe, and she's supposed to be paying attention to the guards, the parade of military or something. And she's got that little bird on her shoulder too. I just noticed. Give her advice, huh? And so she's in her mind. She's thinking now. So it's a contemplative Queen of Swords. So this is your energy in and around relationships. You're being contemplative. And I almost feel like with this energy here, Scorpio, you're thinking about saying something to someone. You're really thinking hard about it. Because like whatever it is you're going to say, it's going to have impact, and it's going to be the truth, and it's going to be direct, and so much so that you're kind of like really thinking about exactly how to say it, maybe when to say it, maybe whether to say it. I think you're going to say it because it's going to bring the tower down. Yeah, you're getting ready to break up with someone. That's probably what this is. If not, it's a major ultimatum whereby they're probably going to consider it a tower moment. Like you might gonna say, yes, we can still be together. I want you to move out. I'm gonna move out, or I want to just back it off. With this Queen of Swords here too, in the Tower, this could be like they're having an affair. I hate to go here, but God, just look the Tower, guys. What are you gonna do? And like it's not a question. You don't need to ask. But you're just, and this is Scorpios. Scorpios will. People, don't cheat on Scorpios. They will kill you. They will get you back. So yeah, you could be thinking about what's the best way to go about. You might want to get them, like and you're kind of planning it, and you want it to have maybe maximum impact when you deliver this news that I know about everything, right? I know it's kind of specific. And then, like I said, like you maybe just want to be alone. I'm going to go live on my own, and maybe we can still see each other, something like that, because this is the happy bachelor, being an emotionally content. So you're Queen of Swords here, very strong, very capable energy. And so basically, when you say this to them, you've already thought this through. You know where you're moving. You know what you're doing. you're going to say to them, you know what, I don't need you. I'm very happy being alone. I'm not desperate. I don't know what you're thinking. You think I'm some desperate person who's going to hold on to you while you're fucking somebody else? No, that's not me. And you look at how you're firm about it you are, and the arms crossed. Look at that look on his face. You're not going to back down. This person, if you're a cross watcher, you're about to have your ass handed to you. Yep. Yeah. Oh boy. Love, man. God damn. God help us. Okay, Sagittarius, my brothers and sisters. In the name of love and light, so serves the greatest good. What can you tell Spirit about love and relationship for Sagittarius friends? This is you in around relationships. The Three of Pentacles. This card really emphasizes the working together aspect of this. This is good work. I look at it as a good work card in this position. This is someone who's in the process of doing really good work on themselves and doing it in a collaborative way with other people. It could be your person in love very much. You could be really kind of working with them. Now, what does that mean? It doesn't mean you're open a business together. It means if they're making an effort to give you something that you need, that's maybe not natural for them to give. Now you're making the effort to give them something they need that's not natural for you to give, if that makes sense, right? Um, it's good energy here. It's about a specific person and this work you're doing with them. Wow, I'd say it's going well. Now with the Two of Pentacles, oh God, I just got such a feeling about this. It's like it's very delicate. It's hands-on, but it's very delicate work here that's going on. This balance. Excuse me, the allergies. Very delicate balance that's going on here. Um, and so both of you are really trying, and this is not easy. And this is that energy, the Two of Pentacles, the electric engine of going along day after day, getting things right, balancing, but it takes energy, it takes work to keep that going. This could be a Two of Pentacles. To me, it can indicate a really good life, but kind of a life of routine and schedules, and so it's something like that. Like you guys are really making the effort here and trying to do it in a way that's balanced. Like you both understand that, it doesn't do any good for me to give you what you need if I can't do it, and it makes me pissed off and all of that, and vice versa. So you're really, with the Three of Pentacles, nuts and bolts, you're really getting down to nuts and bolts, maybe having difficult, important conversations, and you already have writing stuff down, working out things, saying, I won't use this word anymore, okay, and I won't do this anymore, okay. I really like what I'm seeing here, Saggy. The Six of Pentacles. Look at all these pentacles. And this all comes down to balance and reciprocity. Now look, you got five, you got a real progression. Here you got five, you combine them, and now you got six. So it tells me it's working. Now, I don't know if the relationship's going to work, but the work that you're doing, this is all work, is working, and you are balancing things. You are really balancing things. Usually both taking a lot of effort put into it, and it's like a daily routine, a daily work, something that's going on day after day, and it's having an effect where you're feeling more balanced here overall in the relationship, like it's more equal. That was maybe the problem. There was a lack of reciprocity, but it was maybe that one person, it wasn't really, no, everyone was giving. It's just maybe not giving in the right way. Synastry matters. I'm an astrologer, so always feel free to hit me up for synastry. Session, because you got to have the times, but we can do a lot with that. Here we are. This is going to be Capricorns. Good card for you. Ace of Pentacles. That's a fantastic card. It's like one of the best cards of the deck to get in this position. A solid beginning of something, a solid commitment, feeling solid, feeling like you're just in a solid position in your life, that kind of energy. With the Ace of Pentacles, let's see what you're dealing with here. But you're dealing with a lot of arguing and bickering from your person. I'm not going to read fire sign here with the Five of Wands. And it's that, these are the young, I don't know, pages that are training and want to be knights maybe. So it's not that Five of Swords, vicious fighting. It can even be physical or very mean, like you're really hurting each other. You go away from a Five of Swords fight and you could be over. Five of Wands, there's couples that do this every day. They like it. So yeah, they literally like take a Aries Venus. Sorry, there's Tabano down here, and I don't want him biting me. But yeah, they'll love this kind of stuff. You know, they like the tussle. That's part of it. But you know, I'm not sure. I don't think you like it, but it seems like you're dealing with it well. This is kind of like saying, no matter what you say, no matter what you do, I love you. This is how I feel. I know who I am. I know what I am. I know what I want. I know myself. Very solid energy from you. So it doesn't matter what they do in terms of that. It looks like you're kind of unflappable in the Fool. And I think kind of what this is saying here is you want to move on with this relationship. Um, you're willing to take the chance. Like you're really solid. And they may be putting up a little bit of a fight. There may be a little bit of a tussle. This could be too like friends putting up flack, like maybe this isn't a good idea, or just difficulties getting together. These wands are actions with this person, but you have this solid feeling of connection, of commitment, and you're going to work through this difficult energy of the wands, whether it's with them. More and more I'm thinking this could be just outside influences, difficulties that you have in coming together, that you're willing to overcome, because you want to take a chance on this, you know. And I think you should. I'm in agreement there, Caps. Thank you guys for joining us, Aquarius. We're pulling through the deck here for the Morning Quickies on the 17th of May, on the beach edition. Beautiful morning on the beach. I haven't really looked in a minute. It's kind of high tide. Hopefully you can hear the waves behind me. Aquarius, this is you in and around relationships. Two of Cups, where your mind is at, where your heart is at. You're thinking about love. And you got that Leo there. But this is your energy. So unless you have Leo in your chart, but you could be thinking about love, and it's a particularly kind of brave energy. Like maybe it's, you know, it can be very brave to think about love, to offer your cup. But there's somebody in mind that you're either in a relationship with or want to be in a relationship with. It's very strongly on your mind. Ace of Wands. Wow. When I say very strongly on your mind, I mean it's very strongly in your groin. Okay, very powerful sexual connection here. A sort of powerful kinetic connection and feeling here that you would have for your person. Very, very much also a feeling of being drawn to them. The Empress. So, somebody with a lot of Venus energy in their chart, maybe a Taurus here. A more mature person, you know. Definitely mature, someone that's a father, a mother, could like run their own business, could be an established person in some way in their life. Someone that you would see as very desirable. And I just see this as super positive, as a real progression here. You're really, cups are love, you're feeling it, you're feeling the love and the emotion. You're feeling this sexual desire, this passion for them. They're very receptive to you, I think. So there they are. They're just, look at them, they're ready. You know, but you are kind of coming to them, I think, too. This is almost like you bringing them flowers, you bringing them yourself, you know, you going over in a raincoat wearing sexy lingerie, and that's what you take them. We'll take the Empress a gift, right? Thank you guys, Aquarius. You got Pisces here. Thank you for joining us on Tabano Monday, the 17th of May here for our Morning Quickies on the beach edition. You're coming in with the Knight of Swords. That's your energy in and around relationship, where your mind is heart is at. Very determined Knight of Swords, this one in the Ethereal Tarot deck here. You're not messing around. You're coming in fast and hard, in particularly with your words. So in terms of love and relationship, it looks like you're interested in someone here. With the Knight of Swords, that's taking that action. If it's a Page of Swords, you could be bitching them out. But here I think you're coming at them. And the Seven of Wands. Your energy right now is you feel like you have to really make an effort. This is like the Knight of Swords coming, and he has to like fight his way through something to get where they're going. And apparently, I think where you want to go is towards a person here, Pisces. But there's a lot of effort having to be extended. Or maybe people trying to block you. This could be friends, the Seven of Wands, saying to you, no, this is a bad idea, Pisces, what are you thinking? This is not going to end well. Are you crazy? You've done this before, it didn't end well, Because the Knight of Swords is kind of fast, falling fast, which Pisces can do in love. Think with Pisces, Venus. Now you got a Sag card. This is your person, probably a Sag, here with the Temperance card. The person you're trying to get to. And I get the sense like they're waiting on you. They're patient. They're into you. They're waiting for you. They're maybe kind of mature person, maybe more mature than you are in some sense. Whether in age or just temperament or something like this. If I get anything off of this, the Sun. Wow. I'm trying to clarify your person, kind of what they're doing. It's like your person is not helping you, but it's for some reason. Like they know that it doesn't. Shit, these tabernas. Sorry, I just had to kill a tabano, but not after it bit me. Those things hurt, guys. Sorry. But anyway, so your person, probably this Sag, they're really beautiful, physically beautiful and everything. I can see why you're going towards them. You really want to go towards them. You want to go fast. There's these things blocking you. And they're kind of sitting on the sidelines, but they're helping you. And they may be helping you like with advice, giving you like advice and stuff with the Sun, illuminating things. But for some reason, they're kind of letting you kind of fight a battle by yourself. That somehow is in order to get to them. And I kind of understand this energy. I'm a Sag. It's like I've been in relationships with people, and that, they have their whole set of friends, and it's like when you're new in a relationship, it's not for you to come in and start ball busting. That's on them. If they want to have a relationship with you and there's somehow friends or family standing in the way in some fashion, that's up to them to clear those roadblocks. It's really third-party stuff when you get right down to it. And I think your Sag is very wise and understands this, and they're really giving you time, giving you space to do what you need to do. So thanks, you guys. That's the quickies here for the 17th of May. And give us a like. We appreciate it. Appreciate everybody subscribing. That helps a lot. Thank you, guys.